Welcome back to Just the Facts, the weekly vidcast from factcheck.org. I'm Emmy Kalawale, and the candidates have come together for the last time at Hofstra University. If only it marked the last time we would encounter false statements in politics. We continue to dream. And we start with Senator Obama.
And 100%, John, of your ads, 100% of them have been negative.
It's not true.
It absolutely is true.
Obama's right here, but only to a point. 100% of the McCain-Palin campaign ads were deemed negative by the Wisconsin Advertising Project, but only for the week of September 28th to October 4th. The same organization found that 34% of the Obama-Biden campaign ads were also negative. On the other hand, they also found that the Obama-Biden campaign had outspent the McCain-Palin campaign in nearly all competitive states by, in some cases, margins as large as 3-1. Next, we turn to Senator McCain.
Congressman John Lewis, an American hero, made allegations that Sarah Palin and I were somehow associated with the worst chapter in American history: segregation, deaths of children in church bombings, George Wallace. That to me was so hurtful. And Senator Obama, you didn't repudiate those remarks.
It's true that John Lewis compared the atmosphere at McCain-Palin rallies to that at rallies held by George Wallace in the 1960s. But McCain is wrong to say that Obama did not repudiate the remarks. The Obama campaign released the following statement. Senator Obama does not believe that John McCain or his policy criticism is in any way comparable to George Wallace or his segregationist policies. But John Lewis was right to condemn some of the hateful rhetoric that John McCain himself personally rebuked just last night. Next, we turn to Joe the plumber.
A couple of days ago, Senator Obama was out in Ohio, and he had an encounter with a guy who's a plumber. His name is Joe Wurzelberger. Okay. And what you want to do to Joe the plumber, and millions more like him, is have their taxes increased.
Now, the conversation I had with Joe the plumber, what I essentially said to him was, 5 years ago, when you weren't in a position to buy your business, you needed a tax cut then.
You know what Senator Obama ended up his conversation with Joe the plumber? We need to spread the wealth around. In other words, we're going to take Joe's money, give it to Senator Obama, and let him spread the wealth around.
The candidates are referring to an encounter between Obama and Joe Wurzelbacher in Toledo, Ohio. It went like this.
If you've got a plumbing business, you're going to be better off if you've got a whole bunch of customers who can afford to hire you. And right now, everybody's so pinched that business is bad for everybody. And I think when you spread the wealth around, it's good for everybody. But listen, I respect what you do, and I respect your question. And even if I don't go get your vote, I'm still going to be working hard on your behalf because I want to make sure small businesses are what creates jobs in this country, and I want to encourage it. All right?
It may be true Obama's tax plan would raise Mr. Wurzelbacher's taxes if the plumbing company he plans to buy does very well. Some small business owners file their business taxes as individuals. If they do, those business owners whose income exceeds $200,000 a year or $250,000 a year if they file as a couple would see their taxes go up under Obama's plan. That means Joe the plumber would see his taxes go up under a possible Obama administration if he makes at least $200,000 a year. We leave Joe the plumber and turn to this contradiction from Senator Obama.
What I've said is I want to provide a tax cut for 95% of working Americans. 95%. And 95% of working families, 95% of you out there, will get a tax cut.
Obama's right when he says 95% of families would see a tax cut under his plan. The Urban Institute Brookings Tax Policy Center found that under Obama's plan, 95.5% of households with children would see a tax cut. But Obama also said this.
If you make less than $250,000 a year, then you will not see your income tax go up, your capital gains tax go up, your payroll tax, not one dime.
But that's only true for couples. Individuals would see a tax hike if they make more than $200,000 a year. And that's it for this episode of Just the Facts. As before, you can see our live coverage of the debate on The Wire at wire.factcheck.org. And the full story is available for your reading pleasure on our website at www.factcheck.org. I'm Emmy Kalawale. Thanks for watching, and see you next week.